So this is what it's like above ground. No way! Hello, welcome to Jason the Old Millennial. My name is Jason, speaking to you here in my room in the great state of Kansas. Yeah, I'm not shooting in the basement for once. This is the first time I shot a video really above ground, as I call it. And yeah, this is, obviously you can see I have a new background, new place I'm shooting this video. Because yesterday I moved out of my house in Leavenworth, moved out of Leavenworth and moved back in with my parents. Did that yesterday. It was quite the deal. It's been a pretty exhausting week, dealing with getting a new job and having to make this big move. It's about a 3-hour drive from my house to my parents' house, so lots of driving back and forth between the two houses. But yeah, this is the room I'm staying in at my parents' house. Interesting, this house, my parents moved in 1991. I just turned 8 years old when we moved into this house. And I lived in this house till 2014 when I moved out and had my own place. So I lived here for about 23 years. So this is definitely the house of my childhood, coming back here. And I haven't lived here since 2014, so it's been 11 years since I've actually had to live in this house. I've visited, obviously, visit my parents many times, and I had a place to stay here, but now I'm kind of temporarily living here in this room. And this is actually my room that I grew up in. Yeah, throughout my childhood, I stayed in this room, so it's interesting being back in the room that I kind of grew up in. Obviously, it looks much different than when I was a kid. Designed much differently. My bed was actually over there. I had a desk over here that I did all my homework on. I had my TV over here where I watched TV and played video games over here. And the whole room was more of a bluish grayish themed color. But since I moved out, my niece actually was staying in this room. This was my niece's room for a while. And so it's a little more girly than I would like personally, but obviously it was redone for my niece, so that's why it's so pink and there's flowers and stuff like that. So, but I don't know if this is the room I'm going to be doing all my videos in, but I'll see. I'm still figuring that out. My parents do have a basement, so I could shoot videos in the basement, but it's a little bit of a mess, so I don't know if I want to shoot videos down there. There's a lot of stuff down there. It's hard to find room. So for now, I'll probably be shooting up in the upstairs in one of these rooms anyway. So that's what's going on there. But yeah, huge move yesterday. My mom drove me up to Leavenworth, and we picked up a U-Haul to put some furniture and a lot of boxes that I boxed up to come back here. And we went to the U-Haul place, and I ordered a 15-foot truck. And we got there, and the only truck they had available was a 26-foot. Even though I reserved it, we reserved it like a week ago, that we wanted a 15-foot truck, and we had this reservation. And then they tell us, okay, you have to go to this place to get it. So we drove over to the place and went to get it. And I looked at it, I was like, this looks bigger than a 15-foot. What the heck? It was a 26-foot U-Haul truck. I've never driven a U-Haul truck in my life. And now I'm driving a 26-foot U-Haul truck. And so I was really nervous about it. I've never driven a truck that big before. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna drive this big, huge thing. And my stuff only covered maybe a quarter of the truck. It was like mostly empty. It's just a little part was all my stuff. So it was a little strange. It was way bigger than I needed or wanted, but I guess that's how U-Haul works. It kind of sucks. I was like, man, this is not great business. This is how you do business. Like, I can't reserve a truck that would fit, and I didn't want to drive 26. But we did. We drove the 3 hours from Leavenworth to my parents' house yesterday. Didn't unpack it yet. We unpacked it today. I got all my stuff unpacked and returned the truck. So we got it all done. It's all done, and the truck's back in the U-Haul, and don't have to drive that thing again. It worked fine. I drove it and didn't have any problems. I was a little nervous though at first because it's so huge. You take up so much of the road, and you have to watch the way you turn, and you have to, I don't know, it was a little nerve-wracking, but I kind of got the hang of it. The more I drove it, the more I got the hang of it, and didn't have any problems. So we got through it, but it was a little crazy there for a second. Like I said, huge moves. Got home late last night, kind of 8:30 at night. Went to church this morning. Then after church, we unpacked it all with some help from some people from church. So lots of thanks to everybody that helped me out. And yeah, thanks to everybody that reached out to me and wished me luck in this really, really difficult time I'm going through. And all prayers were I very appreciate everybody that prayed for me and reached out and gave me some words of encouragement. It's been a huge help to me getting through all of this. But I moved now to this location, and I can finally start doing some videos. I haven't done any videos in a while, so hopefully I can get the hang of doing videos again. I haven't started work yet, so that's still a thing I gotta figure out when I'm starting that job and getting into the hang of that job as well. So hopefully we'll be getting some more videos out here. I'll be getting some more videos out, and just appreciate everybody that's hung on to my channel. Thank you so much to all the subscribers. Still growing there, and thank you to everybody that's watched my videos and giving the comments. Really appreciate all that, and I'm really excited to get back into doing more YouTube videos. I kind of miss doing it. So but yeah, it's for me and my new place, and just wanted to give an update on everything. So besides that, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great week.